Hello, guys. Welcome back to Project Baobab. This is another new episode of my village life and how maybe you can find something interesting that you can do also to make your life self-sustenance. And so in the last episode, we talked about this guy. So if you haven't watched that, I'll link that so that you can go and watch that. In this video, I will take you through my vegetable garden. And you might ask, why go through all the hassle of growing your own vegetables yet you only be needing a small portion of it every other day? Let me explain why. In my time when I was living in the city, I've had cases of food poisoning. And after tracing what could be going on wrong, I discovered it's from the vegetables that I've had. And you might ask or wonder, like, what could go wrong with vegetables? Let me explain to you. In the market, of course, especially in our country, everyone is after profit. And especially knowing when our government doesn't regulate almost anything, like everyone can get away with anything, how our food is grown is affecting us a lot. And if you can control it, at least you're a step ahead. So in Nairobi, I noticed that most vegetables are grown using sewer water, of course, shortcuts. And also they put lots of chemicals. And if you are a lazy fella like me, when you go to the market, you want your vegetables prepared. You don't want to go home and then have the hassle of washing, slicing them. So you want everything ready, just go and cook. And that's where the problem comes in. So your vegetables are already grown with sewer water. Secondly, lots of chemicals have been sprayed in there. And then in the market, the person who is preparing for it, they also don't have time to ensure that everything is thoroughly cleaned. And they just wash quickly and prepare it for you. And that's how you get food poisoned. So to escape all that, I decided to grow my own vegetables. I thought that's the most obvious thing. And with the theme of self-sustenance, that went with me, and I thought I should share with you and how I went about it and if you should do it and how it will benefit you. So, welcome. It started off after I moved to the village where I discovered that I can just use the small piece of land that I have to grow some interesting vegetables. And as a Kenyan, you know, some of the common vegetables that we have are sukuma wiki, spinach, managu, terere. And of course, me being me, there's some pumpkin leaves. Yeah, here and there. And because our staple food is ugali, you see, at least you can have a full week of ugali with various type of interesting vegetables that you control from beginning to the end. And so how did I source the vegetables that I planted? Let's start with sukuma wiki. Sukuma wiki have two types. I have the ones that I bought seeds at the shop, and then I prepared a nursery, and then I transplanted them. I also have another type of sukuma wiki that I borrowed from the village. These are the type that they endure more harsh weather, dry areas and everything, and of course they have a longer lifespan. So this you plant by plucking the stems and then you just plant them. So you don't use the seeds or the seedlings, you just have the stem and then plant it. For the rest of the vegetables that I have, I bought them as seeds, prepared a nursery and then transplanted them. And that went in handy for me. So As you can see in the garden now, it's very, very lush and everything is fully grown, ready to pick. So let's start the tour. And locally, you know, any kitchen needs tomatoes. So there goes to your grandmother. Okay, nyanyas. And they already, as you can see, they are already flowering. And these are kind of, let me call them indigenous. I don't know what that means, but they're not your usual greenhouse tomatoes that they will take forever without even rotting. Or the plasticky, you know, the kind of tomatoes that I'm talking about, the huge plasticky tomatoes. So as far as these are concerned, they are relatively tiny, and when they are ripe, the shelf life is like 3 days and they are gone. And yeah, Bill Gates won't kill us. At least with this, you're safe. And as we proceed, you can see here we have some spinach or whatever you might want to call them. So you have spinach here. I think this is my favorite bogas. Yes, my favorite vegetables. And I have a ton of them. And yeah, you can see how they are spanning there. In between them, we have sandwiched some managus. So I have 2 types of managus here. We have the bitter ones and others which are not bitter. I don't know which is which. I think this one with small leaves are the bitter ones, and then we have another type of managus here with some white leaves. I think these are not bitter, but if you know better, please comment and educate me. I'm also learning. As we move in here, yeah, this is obvious for you. Your sukuma wikis. That is sukuma wikis for you. And yeah, they span. Okay, you have some random things. I don't know who planted them. You have some danias there, I think, coriander. If you went to school, might want to call them coriander. Sukuma wikis for you. Yeah, and I have some little guys that I planted just the other day. These are chilies. Young chilies. And ensure I follow up with a video when they are all grown. So we move forward here. We have potatoes. Where I come from, this is a very interesting thing, and you must have this for identity. Yeah. So this is purely for identity. I don't know how good they can do here, but we wait and see. I have some green onions over here. You can see, because if I go to the market to buy onions, yet you can buy them from here. As you can see, also it's pure organic. Yeah. So this is from my rabbits. And also for insecticide, rabbit urine comes in handy. So that's it for you. When you eat this, you're sure you're controlling everything. No chemicals, no inorganic fertilizers, just everything organic. There goes your green onions, more spinach. These are, I don't know, what do we call this? Green pepper, pidi hoho. Yeah, the hoho. The hoho here. So as you can see, we have one hole there. So, and there are others here so that it can be a complete hoho. And pumpkin leaves. I know most of you don't think this, or they don't know these are vegetables, but try them. Yeah, so that's pumpkin leaves there. And so that's the end of this video. If you watched to this point, please subscribe, share and like. Yeah, it's free and it will make me rich. Yeah, and watch out for another exciting episode. And please, if you can do this, grow your own vegetables. You don't have to have a piece of land. You can just use some portable sacks of soil and you can just plant your vegetables, and with that the big farmer won't kill you, because these guys, they want to control what we eat, and when what we eat has been controlled, you're done. That's it for this video. Have a nice one. Bye.